How's everybody doing today? This is Uncle Chuck, and I hope you're well. What do I have here? I have got an EVGA 1300 watt ATX power supply. And like a lot of you guys out there, you're probably using these power bricks on some of your box miners. And I used a similar EVGA to hook up some of my Goldshell Kd Box Pros. And I am going to use this one here to hook up some of my Ipollo V1 minis. All right, let's do it. Okay, I've got my EVGA power supply out of the box, and I've kind of rifled through to find the cables that we're gonna need to get everything hooked up. And what you're looking for is a PCIe connection, an 8-pin, which will go into your EVGA power supply, to 6-pin. It has an extra 2 on here, but we only need the 6, whether you're hooking up a Goldshell Kd Box Pro or a mini Doge miner. If you have an Ipollo miner, you're gonna use the same connection as well, except if you've got the V1 mini, you're gonna need 2 of these cables, as it needs 2 connections to your power supply. Inside, you're also gonna get this big cable here. Now this we usually use to connect to our motherboard if you are using this in a computer application. We still need to use it, so you need to find the jumper that comes in the box that looks like this and connect it to the end. And then we're good to go to the next step. Let's do it. Okay, I've already gone ahead and connected up some of our cables to our EVGA power supply here. Given that I am connecting the Ipollo V1 minis, they have 2 connections that need to come from your power supply. Now you can get jumpers for these. I don't have any, so I'm running 2 individual cables to each one of my Ipollo miners. And if you look closely here, and we'll zoom in on it, you'll see these little tabs. Now, I didn't have to clip mine off. I was able to get them in there, and they're fairly snug. I guess you could clip them off if you want to, but I've got a pretty good connection here. So once you get everything connected, then the last step is to flip the switch on the back of the power supply. Okay, we've got power to the front of our miners. I've already checked online, and we are connected to our mining pool and mining. One of the main things I should have mentioned earlier is the 80% rule when it comes to connecting your miners to a power supply. Whatever your total wattage is of your power supply, and in this instance, 1300 watts, 80% of that is where your safe range is. So make sure when you connect your miners, and in this instance, each of these Ipollo V1 minis are approximately 240 watts, so times 3, and we are still within the safe range of our power supply. Anyway, smash that subscribe button and like, and we'll see you all again soon.